All right, what is going on, everybody? So, before I even do anything, just so you guys know that I am telling the truth, right now, interception, as you can see, the thermal temperature sign is on. I have that as proof. I'll sync it up. So, we're going to be going over my new gadget, and I did just record a video about these microphones. So my camera is heated up a little bit, and I know by the time I put this on, uh, it'll be up a little bit more. So this is the SmallRig 5063. Now, unlike the other one they have, it does not have a temperature gauge on it. I know their other one has a like a small area where it shows the Celsius, but unfortunately, I do not have that one. So the way that this one works is it's not automatic or anything. It's got a port there and a button, which in a way is pretty much all you need. Now, the make of it is actually pretty sturdy from what I've seen. I have not really had a full chance to use this yet. I will have a chance to put this in like a hot environment soon. But right now, this is going to be the test right now because I don't have anywhere else to test it at the moment. But yeah, this is for a few cameras. This one specifically is for the R50, the R50V, R5, and R5 II. But if you take off the bracket right here, you can use it for other models, which actually I've got pulled up. It's compatible with actually a lot of the Sonys. The ZV E1, E10-2, the E10, ZV1, 1F, the FX3, the FX30, a lot of them. And they do have some other kinds. They got one specifically for Nikon, one specific to Sony, and then you got the other one, which is like the one I was mentioning, where it has the temperature display. That one is for Sony, Canon, and I think Fujifilm. But this little fan, from what I have read, seen, and what I'll be testing, is supposed to help keep the camera cool. And I have tested this without the camera. Like I've plugged it in. Now these can only work if you have a power source, which is what the port is there. It does not have a built-in battery or anything, so it does need constant power. But if you're someone like me, you'll have an extra power bank sitting somewhere. And you can rig something up. Like when I use this, I'm just gonna take a couple of Velcro straps and strap my power bank to my tripod and then just plug it in, honestly. So it's got a plate on the back, which is where the cooling is. And let me tell you, it gets pretty cool. Like at the second setting, which is the highest, yeah, it's got 2 levels. The first one is just a cool mode. The fan runs at about 4,500 RPM. Level 2, they call it ice cold mode because it runs at 7,000 RPM. That's designed for like being outside where I'm at in Florida temperatures. But it gets very, very cold. So if you were to actually look at how it's put together, going from the top here, it would be the shell, the fan, the heatsink. It's got a cooling chip, and then on the back would be the silicone pad. Now I didn't notice this at first because I wasn't paying attention, but if you see the light reflecting, it does have a plastic cover to take off. I did not notice that the first time I was messing around with it, and I'm actually glad I didn't have it on my camera because I didn't want anything going wrong with it. But it does have a specific cooling technology. They're calling it the TEC cooling module. Not sure what that stands for. I do see that my thermal gauge is actually up to 4 bars now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slap this on there, and we're going to kind of see what happens. Okay, so I did take another video of me putting it on and plugging it in. Right now, I just have it on the cool mode, and while I'm talking more, I am going to be watching the thermal count and see if it ends up going down or stays the same. I really don't want to put it on level 2, at least not right now. Mostly because I yes, while my room gets hot, and you guys have seen that, well, at least on my other channel, you guys have seen that, where my clock over here right now is saying 78 degrees, and during recordings it's gotten to about 85. Now, granted, most of the time when I'm recording, my door is shut, my light is on. Right now, I have my other light on just to get a little bit more heat in the room because I am wanting to kind of test this. And I do believe 1 bar went down. I could have been wrong, could have been 5 bars, but it's on 4 right now. It's kind of hard to see like where my setup is at, and the screen being so small. It's kind of hard to tell, but at least now that I know how many bars are on there right now, I'll be able to tell once I see something move. But to kind of talk about this a little bit more, as you saw in the video, I know it was terrible. The clip that I just did, I know me putting it on there was just god awfully looked at. I was hardly paying attention to my phone, so I had my phone up. I was just doing this, and then I had to reach down to grab something else, and when I looked, it wasn't there, so I'm like, oh. Yeah, you can kind of tell when I was messing up. It did go down. So if you guys saw how it was, I'll do another one here, and again, I will sync it up. As you can see, it has gone down to 3 bars. So we know it works. Do I want to put it on mode 2 right now? No, absolutely not. Mostly because I don't want it to cause condensation and then have water get into the internals. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm testing this out so you guys don't have to. I'm afraid of condensation happening with it just being on mode 1. Now, if I was doing a much longer recording, like let's say I was recording for about an hour, and I swap cards and I'm recording even more, oh, absolutely. I would have it on the second mode, especially if my door is closed, if it's getting, hot as hell in here. I would have it on mode 2. Now, I am trying to listen. On that, I actually don't hear it. I do know it's got a low dB. It's also a very small fan. Right now, running at around 4,500 RPM because it's on the level 1. Level 2, it would be at 7,000 RPM. Let me actually see if there's anything that says what the noise levels would be. So if you're going based off of what Amazon is saying, oh, look at that, it went down another one. So it is working. It is actively working. But if you're going based off of what Amazon is saying, at level 1, it's roughly around 40 dB. Now that I'm listening fully, I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it. It would be roughly about 40 dB. It says on level 2 it's 50 dB, but apparently customers say that it's around 70 plus. So who knows? But a whisper is about 20 to 30. So I don't know how well you can kind of hear this, but I am actually talking quiet. If I need to, I'll turn it up in post. But that was me talking quiet. And you know what? I'm not even going to turn it up in post. Well, no, I actually might turn it up in post. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get to editing. We are also at 2 bars on the thermal temperature reading right now, by the way. so it is actively working in a room that is 78 Fahrenheit. I'm not even going to convert that to Celsius because I don't have the brain power. But people do actually end up saying that the fan is unusable if you're using the internal microphone on there, or maybe like a shotgun mic, like a boom mic. I keep saying boom, like a shotgun mic or something like that. People say that it's unusable, or the audio is unusable when you have those two. It just all depends on your setup, honestly. Because like for me, I'm going to be using wireless lav. I'll leave a link to that video down in the description. It's literally this case right here, the newer M31CX. I use noise canceling on it. At some point, though, I'm going to be using these by themselves instead of having them record on camera. So I'll have another microphone. I'll have like a probably like a Rode mic on top just for scratch audio, and just in case there's something else I need to pick up, or someone or whatever. And we're down to 1 bar. And just for video proof, we are down to 1 bar. Now, mind you, I am recording at 4K 60. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, though. We know that it works. It's very easy to put on. It's very easy to power. All you need is just a battery back, like a power bank, and that, or you can mount something on like a camera cage if you have it. I know SmallRig has V-mount batteries that go on the back. But it's all based on preference, honestly. But before anything else really happens, I am going to end this recording here. I also do have some things I need to take care of. So, if you guys enjoyed, let me know down in the comments below. If you have anything else that you want me to talk about, whether it be for the fan, for the microphones, or even this that I just got, this simple memory card holder, yeah, just let me know. I'm more than happy to make a video pretty much about anything camera related or anything else. So just let me know down in the comments below. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.